Good heavens. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Nah. Ain't no quitting me, they don't like that. Nah. I shine without bling, they don't like that. Nah. I got the type of fight you can't fight back. Nah. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Nah. Ain't no quitting me, they don't like that. Nah. I shine without bling, they don't like that. Nah. I got the type of fight you can't fight back. Honesty is the best policy, long as you ain't talking to the police. She ain't ready to rumble. Like Jackie Chan, I take all the risks without stunt doubles. Get all you can and get gone. Never know what's gonna happen, gotta improv. To the top where I'm finna go, they was late to my way. Now they binge watching my videos. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Ain't no quitting me, they don't like that. I shine without bling, they don't like that. I got the type of fight you can't fight back. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Ain't no quitting me, they don't like that.
Yeah, man. And to get into the to get into the episode a little bit, man, we Miami, man, that been my football team since I used to be Virginia Tech back in the day. There wasn't no reason to stick with Virginia Tech, you know, after Mike Vick. I tried. But and that's just crazy, man, because Miami and then Shondell, Florida State, Pops, you Florida. You know, I'm like, man, we all got Florida teams that we watching, you know what I mean? You know, besides Michigan. I mean, Michigan State is Michigan State, but you know, we talking football.
I mean, shoot, I understand that.
Yeah. I had to ask, D, you ain't got no separate teams than Michigan State in football?
Let's see. I'm shoot, you know what? Right now I'm kind of like tapped on that personally. I'm a UCLA guy. I'm a UCLA fan. You know what? You see what happened? I do like TC. You know what? I was playing college football with somebody and they played with Tulane, and I kind of like Tulane
because of the video game.
Absolutely. And so I mean, like the TCU Horned Frogs and all them, and I like TCU a little bit too. They just beat down UNC. That was whole. I got a good laugh out of that one. I thought I was like, okay. I seen the touchdown. I was like, okay. Next thing I know, I go on about my business. I see they down 41-7. UNC really wasn't about it.
Yeah, I seen somebody said that he lost by the same amount of years in between him and his girlfriend. I don't think his heart is in it.
I think he should probably call it soon. I don't know if it's about to be like this. You have Michael Jordan game and you getting killed.
Right, Michael. Yeah, everybody was there. Pop said, "Give him a couple weeks. Give him a couple weeks."
Yeah, you need to get it together, do something. Yeah. Find somebody that can tackle.
Yeah. One thing that I realized over this first week of college basketball, though, is that as far as the sport that's about to take over in America, it is going to be basketball. College football, you know, they focus too much on the transfers. You know what I mean? And it's going to have the kids that are young coming up. It's going to focus more on basketball because the transfers is what they talked about. They said if you a true freshman, they wasn't even checking for you. They like, oh, they got a true freshman in the backfield. That's not good. Every time they said true freshman, they said it as it was a negative thing. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, those young kids that are locked in are going to hear that and be like, man, I want to play. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And then they talk about transfers like, oh, man, that's a graduate. You know what I'm saying? He's you know what I'm saying? I guess they think it's like a strength thing. You older, you supposed to be stronger. You know the game better. You know, but in basketball, it's like, shoot, we still taking them diaper dandies. Them one and dones, we need them.
Yeah. You get penalized for being older in basketball.
Yeah.
Credit being older in football or something.
I mean, at least until you get to the league. You know what I mean? But as far as college goes, I said, oh yeah, this is gonna raise the popularity of basketball if it keeps going this way. You know? For real.
That's crazy.
Basketball is the dream, man. It was the dream. You know what I didn't realize till later. I should have probably played baseball and stuff like that.
Oh man, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I could have just played them. I don't have to be this or be that to play baseball.
Yeah. I mean, I never even thought about it when I was in there. I didn't even realize, that the other people were playing baseball. It wasn't even on my mind. I was like, man, I would at least went to a couple games and checked it out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's crazy. We had family. We had family that was playing baseball at Everett when I was there. I didn't know that they was family till we had the family reunion in Lansing, but they was on the team. I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, this would have been fun.
Yeah,
At least
lost all the ambitions was lost for baseball. Can't get kids out to play no more in baseball. And then, like Papa and them, they all played baseball, so they knew baseball. They would always, go play some baseball. Yeah.
Right.
Now everybody like baseball. What is that?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. The crowds I hung around was never soccer or baseball people. Like, there's maybe one person that I went to school with as a whole, like from growing up, that played baseball.
Yeah.
So it's like it's one dude out of 50 kids that played baseball.
Yeah, I mean, the ones that didn't speak about it that much, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we got a game, we got a game today. We never heard that from the baseball players.
Well, you know what's funny? Well, you know what? There was some when I first went to Everett, half our baseball team got like kicked or suspended because they had acted a fool at like Applebee's or something.
Oh wow.
So I was like, shoot, they was like, oh, we might need some extra hands. I was like, shoot, I should have just went on and played.
Man.
So I never played before and just went out and played.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't have enough people, man. Because I remember one time they was roasting this one kid that was playing baseball. Said he tried to go back to home between first and home. You know what I'm saying? Like he supposed to run the first. He tried to go back to home. You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? They roasted him the whole school day. You know. Like, man.
On ESPN bloopers.
Right. So I'm like, yeah, well, I guess they had a game or something.
Man.
Yeah, man.
I feel like soccer, the type of people that played soccer wasn't my crowd neither. So that wouldn't have been. I guess it wouldn't have been an option because I wouldn't have had no friends over there.
You never know. You never know. If I could go back, I'd have played them all. I'd at least try. You know what I mean?
There's people on the swim team. I know. I was like, I never could swim though.
It wasn't nothing I wasn't good at. You know what I'm saying? I was good at everything, man. I just didn't lock in the way I should have. I think we even did something. Did we have a family reunion where we were at playing softball or something at Francis Park? I can't remember. I think we did. For real. I was like one of the youngest ones up there. I just remember smacking that mug. I know that. It was like, oh shoot. Yeah, I could have did it all, man. I should have. For real. But you know how it goes. That's why I try hard not to let them miss nothing now, man. You can keep your grades up and you could play a sport, man, or be involved in some sort of art. You know what I mean?
Shoot, you know what? If I was able to get a good hit on that ball, that quick first step that I got, I'd have been burning people around the field.
Yeah, I hear you.
Within a snap of a finger, I'd have been at the third base.
Yeah, and then because even the people that went to school all 4 years and beyond that took the stuff for granted. You know what I mean? Even the kids that I graduated high school with, I'm like, man, when you go to college, that was your time to link up. You know what I'm saying? Build you know what I'm saying, build your team for whichever, you know, I'm gonna be a player on your team and you're gonna be a player on my team, and we gonna see which one of our, you know, whichever one of our ideas blow up, we gonna fund them other ones, you know what I'm saying? So you know, that's the type of thinking that I'm trying to put in their brains, because these are how you clear up those mistakes.
Right.
This is how you really get to that generational wealth and keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a shame that people have to get put in it so early, because it's like, shoot, they'll develop the mental capacities, or they might have the wrong mindset early. Oh, I want to do what I want to do. And then that block everything.
Well, having the mindset to get to college on a scholarship is step one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you ain't where you grew up at trying to create something with people that none of y'all went to college. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you already in the type of mindset of getting business handled. You know what I'm saying? And if you the only one that's like that, and your whole crew ain't thinking like that, then that's gonna always be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But when you're around people that handle their business to the point where they all here like this, so you at least, you know, they have some sort of smarts, you know what I'm saying, to where y'all, if y'all start something together, y'all should be completing this goal. You know what I mean? So that's like yeah, that's the type of crew that I'm looking for myself right now. Like, that's something that never ends. You just have to keep evolving, and then get with people that's evolving as well. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta pay it forward through the children, so that they don't have to go through the same journey that you went through. They shouldn't have to make the same mistakes that you made. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have those that do.
You know what? I'm shoot you. That's some free game you just gave out there. So, because I'm experiencing exactly what you're talking about right now. Everybody comfortable, want to do what they want to do right now. So it's like, shoot, I want to move a little bit forward. I want to at least where I can be free. Well, I want to be free.
Yeah, for real.
You know?
For real. Yeah, true that, man. True that. So
Put the work in.
Yeah, I ain't turning back no time soon. Well, shoot, full steam ahead, man. For real. Yeah. So what's your that was my takeaway from the college football, though, man. The transfers is who they prioritizing. You know what I'm saying? And they talking down on those true freshmen. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good. That ain't good for your college football game, man. What's your takeaway from the first weekend of college football? It was some good games. I will say that. Yeah, I enjoyed.
Glad they had some good games, and not these blowouts like it's gonna happen this week.
Yeah,
had decent games this week. Now this coming week, somebody playing anybody. You know, Michigan playing Oklahoma. That's the only game of consequence this weekend. You know? Everything else is a piece of crap.
Well, I guess expanding the playoff made people want those bigger name first week games. Like, even if we lose in the first week, we can recover.
Well, they changed the formula, though. They did change the formula on that. So they reward people that play better teams now. So it was supposed to change the schedule makers a little bit.
Okay.
They're not penalizing you as much if you lose to a really good team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like Texas, this one ain't hurting them at all. You know, they still win 11 games. They're gonna be in the playoffs. You know,
right. I don't know what's up with that Manning. He better get it together.
He was getting killed on the internet too.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, this ain't Peyton and Eli."
Right.
There's like, "Oh, he the son of the one that didn't make the league," and all of that.
Which is true.
Yeah, Cooper's wheels, though.
Yeah.
His thing was that he missing people that were obvious, but it's his second game starting. Can you imagine starting the game in front of 115,000 people?
Yeah.
And they all yelling at you, you know.
Right.
Like,
was it in Ohio State, or was that like?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. That's a tough place.
It's a lot on your plate for a seasoned senior quarterback, you know.
Yeah, for real.
You just, your second start ever.
For real. That's true. That's true, man.
They bit off a little bit more than they could chew.
We'll see how it turns out.
I hate they won though. I hate U of M won, and I hate that Ohio State won the championship. They were going when we won the championship. Oh, the champion! Like I seen LeBron posted something about the champion Ohio State Buckeyes. I was like, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Them Ohio people are crazy.
And Columbus, the worst place in the world, too. One of the worst places in America.
Yeah, we'll see how it turned out for the season. I don't know. It's pretty much up in the air from what I've seen. For real.
Hard to tell with all the transfers, people got to settle their team down, figure out what's what.
I mean, anything could happen based off of last year. Like last year, Ohio State winning in general was some crap, honestly. Because it's like you lost to a Michigan team that shouldn't even been in the game.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so you lost to Michigan, but then you run through the playoffs, and it's like,
in rivalry games, that's a little different.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Sparty can return prominent. Maybe we could get the blue. Maybe we could get blue this year. That's all I really ever care about. We can lose every game.
Just win that one.
Did you watch them Friday night?
It was. Yeah.
Did you watch them Friday night? They liable to be black and blue when they play.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, but it was
looking
rough.
When they play,
It was looking rough for Michigan State.
We play Ohio State sometime because Ohio State they've been letting them just roll over every year. Oh, hey, Ohio State, I'm gonna take a nap. What?
Yeah, it's like it's like they all on the one team's trash is another team's treasure type situation because it wasn't even guys from junior colleges and stuff that they like he played for Ohio State, he played for Alabama last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you moving from major college to major college, and I guess like Alabama must be moving somebody up and moving you back. So you like, oh, I'm out of here, man. I'm not letting this dude take my snaps.
Yeah, everybody want to wait. I can't wait behind you. I got to go and get mine now,
Shoot, I want to make the league.
Yeah. And see, basketball is a little bit more it's a little bit more forgiving than football. I think if you on a losing team, like you really got to be a star to get to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty much follow. Oh, you on a team that's winning. We want your whole team. We want your whole offensive line. We want this, and that. And then you got people like in basketball, like Ant, man, when he played against the Spartans, they didn't win that game, but he went crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like he did, his team didn't win, but he won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, basketball, maybe because there ain't no helmets and we know who everybody is. Maybe that's why it's like
one man matter a lot more in basketball than they do in football. Because it's like I could be like Aiden Hutchinson, right? Like I could be Aiden Hutchinson or I could be Anthony Edwards. And Aiden Hutchinson is a really, really good football player. But Anthony Edwards is the generational talent of Anthony Edwards is going to shine through in basketball.
And the only thing about basketball, and I'm blaming this on Ben Simmons, is that when they bring the recruits in, like Ben Simmons is the last recruit that they were like, he's going to be the number one no matter what he does in college. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have looked at what he did in college and said, maybe we need to knock him down a couple picks. You know what I'm saying? And it probably would have been good for him in the long run. You said what?
I feel like Zion could have did whatever he wanted in college and still would have won.
Yeah, possibly. You know what I mean? Possibly, yeah.
I mean, Wemby speaks for herself.
That's a whole nother ball game right there. It ain't like he didn't come over here and play college. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you already at an advantage if they know your name and you overseas. You know what I'm saying? Like oh yeah, we getting in the game, and we already talked about how France is moving.
Yeah.
I
Freak
think
list.
if RJ Barrett would have been like better than Zion, he probably would have got that #1 pick though. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Zion, yeah, I think so. But Zion just proved who he was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if Barrett would have
It
been
was
coming
moving
out
like
there getting,
LeBron in that 2019. He looked like LeBron James going
yeah,
against them.
man, yeah, it was just like
RJ was
undeniable.
better that senior year. He was rated higher than Zion, so RJ was #1 player in the country that year,
Mm.
Okay.
coming out of high school.
I
Well,
mean,
then
he proved them wrong, I guess.
I'll say this. Then I'll say this: Zion was the first player that benefited from social media. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Like the hype that Zion
Yeah,
Yeah.
had.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Ja Morant got it off the strength though. Like that's why he was the #2 pick. Like, when you look at him, it's undeniable. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He throwing the basketball full court like a softball. Right on cue. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
this boy is ridiculous. He's too fast for whoever's in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you jump off the
Look
page
at him.
like that,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well, both of them freaks of nature. So,
yeah. But I think like with Cooper Flag, he had all the hype, but he did have to come in and play though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had a good year at Duke.
He
You know
could
what I'm
have
saying?
lost #1, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, he could have lost it. He could have lost it, even though all the hype was there. You know, and that's the one thing
yeah.
about basketball. You got to show up. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do I don't know how much they're gonna blow up the overtime elite and all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
But
Done
a
blew that
different
one up.
yeah.
Yeah, and all that is. Well, you know what? I feel like they don't really get a fair. I mean, they get a fair shake, but they don't really get a fair shake.
I mean,
Like
if you
that's
look at the
like
yeah,
playing the game is one. You got to play the game.
yeah,
To You got to play the game to make it, right?
yeah,
They're not going to.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can skip college. You get to do what you want to do, and then just come over here like you.
I think when you got lightning in a bottle, like with the Thompson twins, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the third best player in the overtime elite that year, he's still bouncing from college to college right now. You know what I'm saying? I think he
Mm-hmm.
just went from Auburn to Utah or something like that. And it's like he ain't and on the season that I'm watching of the overtime elite right now, I'm like, I ain't seeing nothing that's jumping off the page like them twins was, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you never know, man. You're gonna have to get somewhere where you can prove your game if you want to be in the league. You know what I'm saying? You got to play cotton.
College then got that money right now, so that
Yeah.
that's gonna take away all that incentive to
Yeah.
go to other leagues.
Yeah. Yeah.
They wasn't going to class, no way. Half of
Yeah.
them. So,
Yeah.
well, they get you a little money and hoop.
Yeah.
Your class is basketball today and basketball tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. You're definitely gonna have to go. If you're not overseas, you got to go to college and play. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
And you know what? I was like, man, I feel like now this is gonna be a little bit irresponsible for me to say, but I feel like being a college kid nowadays with all the money in college, that would suck with that. Cause it's like, imagine you a regular dude, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
you could talk to a few chicks here and there, but college guys, the new athletes coming in with the
Yeah.
$100,000 deal, the $1
Yeah.
million deal, and it's like, oh, now all the chicks looking at them like, oh man,
Right.
we left in the cold nowadays, man.
Yeah. So like Michigan's quarterback, he's a true freshman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Whoever third string is, it don't matter if he a model. He don't have a chance with the chicks. it doesn't. It doesn't matter who it is. He could be Rico Suave. It don't even matter.
Right.
That dude anyway wasn't buying his
one.
He was buying his high school coaches, big vehicles and everything. Got too much money.
Right.
You just gotta have a real good friend that's playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking all these girls that I'm picking, and then now y'all can have y'all pick.
Get the leftovers.
Right.
Get all the leftovers.
You're right. It would suck to be a regular guy.
Yeah, that like, man, you imagine you go to the bar, then
Who you play for?
Underwood come in, and then you just like, oh, in Ann Arbor, you go to the bar, and Underwood come in, and say, oh,
Yeah.
over to him, and you
See what you got to do. What you got to do is watch the game at the bar and hope you get somebody before they get there. You know what I'm saying?
Get the first reject.
Right. And hope they not pulling up when you leaving. You thought you had you one, but she seen him pull up.
It's like, hope he get hit a little harder tonight, so he don't fill up.
Right, like they say he gonna stay in the dorm.
Yeah, like shoot, man.
Boy.
Probably come out better in that situation.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Get the smart one, smart enough to get away from him.
Right. For real. Yeah, that's something right there. It's girls going to college just for that reason now. I'm gonna get me a full ride scholarship just to bag a player.
Yeah. And then there's all sorts of big 300-pound offensive linemen, corn-fed mug.
Yeah, man.
Man,
it's a whole nother ball game.
Like your boy, was Taylor Morton at Okemos. Yeah, he's coming through when you were coming through, D. And he just signed $44 million a year, something like that, $40 million, something like that. Crazy money.
Wow.
Big ugly rascal. But that green look good.
Right.
He's looking like Denzel now.
Right. That's wild.
Like Chris Brown, that money in his pocket.
You know, it'd be you'd be like, you realize you bullet to people you almost talked to before. Oh, they mess with that guy. I probably did the right thing not being with that one.
Yeah. Real. Man, that's something. That's how the game gonna change, man. So definitely, if you raising daughters, you gotta raise them with their minds on right. Like, do your best.
But shoot, you know what? If they can pull the right one,
man,
I will not be mad at them if they do it.
The right, respectful one. You don't want you don't want your daughter just to be one on the team.
Right.
For real. End up like PJ Washington. An old girl.
Right. Well, I mean, to be fair, that PJ, he was a foolish man for being with her, period. Like, she's a known criminal in this game.
Yeah.
Somebody that wrote a book about it.
Yeah.
And then he is a young, and then that's how Jalen Green got just now. That's an OG of the game whose reputation lives beyond them.
Yeah.
That's just stupidity at that point. Now, I don't blame them, but if the money is on the table for me already and I can sort of do what I want, I kind of have an excuse to not be that stupid.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't be a player that wanted a girl who was known for her social media. I wouldn't want that.
Well, they wasn't even known for the social media. They was known for other stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Somebody known for, and then you hear Gilbert Arenas got a story about her. Then Nick Young got a story about her.
Like you're 20 something years old and there's people in their 50s, they got stories about her. You know what I'm saying? She's been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean? Like
somebody been getting around since
I was just trying to say it the nice way. Like social media known for your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to the college that you played at or wherever. Go back to your hood and get somebody that's studying to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Get you a good girl.
Worse, Brittany Renner might be like literal, like I can't talk. Literally the worst person of every single one that has ever been around in this like format. Because it's like she's like, oh, be with a basketball player. They're really dumb.
Yeah, she spoke on it. Yeah, she said
and it's like
that's what she did. Like that was her whole plan. Find the dumbest player I can find and have a baby. Yeah.
And the worst thing about it, he doesn't seem like he's that bad a guy. That's the worst thing about the whole thing. He doesn't seem like he's too bad a guy.
Yeah.
And he can actually play. Yeah. Which I was shocked when I seen him go to Dallas and he started performing really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just got caught.
Right. I mean, like they say,
they was at the high school games being predatory, watching people. So it's
in the cartoons, when they say you're smart and you got an idea that little light bulb, the light turns on. We talking about what happens to your smarts when the light goes off. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot it out with a rifle.
For real. He seems smart when the arena lights are on.
Right.
When those bedroom lights go up, all IQ out of the window. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you found yourself here.
Thinking with the wrong brain.
For real. That's the truth, man. So yeah, you gotta make sure that you raise them kids to try their best to stay out of that mess.
Mm-hmm.
For real. I'm like, boy, yeah. I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best. For real. Reese came home talking about he got a girlfriend. He was like, don't be surprised if you see her at my game. Like, what? What are you talking about right now? For real.
He ain't even got a contract yet.
Right. I can't even I don't know what to.
Hey, that's a young Fly Turner, man. He got it on.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. I'm like, oh no, this gotta get this gotta get better. He can't be thinking like this all the years because I know how it's gonna go for him. For real. He don't even gotta open his mouth.
Got 3 kids by the time he's 13.
Right, we can't have that. Your boy already got the gift.
Play sports.
Right, he already got the gift. Now, what if he really end up being a ranked player out here? Oh my goodness, won't be no containing him. For real,
Michael Porter Jr. running around.
Right. Goodness gracious.
See what I can knock off.
Yeah, he already 8 years old, running around here with the Troy Polamalu hair. For real. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, he just the most self-centered part of me is him. For real. He just got the full dose of that. Yeah, he just got the yeah, for real. Who do you like? All those times when people ask me, "Who do you think you are?" Like, yeah, he got all of that. How I felt in those moments, he got all of that, for real. Like, not even a little bit. Like the full blast.
Ain't regular potato chips, these Doritos.
Right. Like, all day, man.
Jeez.
All day. For real. All day. He just last night, he like, I'm never gonna lose this 6-pack. Like, I'm never gonna lose it. Like, man, who even told you that? Man. For real. Yeah, he had you looking at yourself. Like, I got to get better.
A keg at some point.
For real. Oh man. Yeah.
So how many do we got to go over on football today?
Oh yeah, man, we got to get to it because we got a squad of them.
Just run that. we might as well just run through that because we'll be over here for 5 hours.
Yeah.
We do a
Yeah, it's time to get to business.
You won't have all the kids covered.
Right. I've done my venting for the day. It's time to get. I just needed some moral support for a minute. All right, man. Let's start with the Steelers, man.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the Steelers. We'll run through their schedule here. For real. Do we have anything we need to say about the Steelers? Any ins and outs? People that came in, people that left?
Well, actually, you know what? Actually, I do have a few things to say about the Steelers. They got a lot of good pieces coming in, but they got a really bad piece coming in too. That's a really good piece, but he's a horrible piece right now. Any other like any other if this was 3 years ago, they're in heaven right now. But this is 3 years later, and we might it's burning in here a little bit.
At least purgatory, huh?
It's definitely purgatory. We're getting this, we're on the downside of purgatory. Whatever the worst place is in purgatory.
Oh man!
And that hair trigger on this individual may send this right over straight down.
Who they got backing him up?
They got a couple good receivers coming in. What is his name? Because they got a few different people that are at least notable enough to where I would know their names. Because that's kind of Harmon is out for the opener. But yeah, they got Metcalf, DK.
Oh yeah, he over there.
Yeah,
Michigan State before he went to Oregon.
Jalen Ramsey's on the D line on that. So they got Slay. They still got Slay. So
who is QB2 is what I'm asking.
Will Howard or what is his name? Mason Rudolph.
Oh man, yeah, it's on Aaron.
He got
It's on Aaron, man. And they start the season off at the Jets.
Yeah,
for real.
And it's so, but it's the Jets, so I know what I'm picking. So I'm gonna just let you keep rolling.
All right, let's do it, man. Start the season at the Jets. Then they're at home against the Seahawks. Then they're at New England. Then they're at home against Minnesota. At home against the Browns. Then they're on the road against the Bengals. Then they're at home against the Packers. At home against the Colts. Then they're away against the Chargers. Then they're back home against the Bengals. Then they're away in Chicago. Then they're back home against the Bills. Then they're away against the Ravens. Then they're at home against the Dolphins. Then they're away in Detroit. Away against the Browns. And at home against the Ravens.
10-7. That the early part is pretty easy, but when you get to that end, that's when it starts falling apart.
I'm trying to think.
8-9.
Do they split the games against the Ravens at all, or the Bengals is where I'm stuck at right now?
Well, did they always beat the Ravens once?
Because can't see it.
I'm wondering. I don't think they'll split. I don't think they'll split with the Bengals and the Ravens. I think one of them gonna get them twice, but they're gonna split with the other one. So I'm thinking.
Because I was expecting the Bengals might drop the away one, and then the Dolphins game is like the only winnable game in that last 5 for me. Because I think actually I'm at the Browns. That's the Browns. The Dolphins is a little 50-50 for me.
Okay, I'm gonna have the Steelers. I got them 9-8.
Okay, I'm the highest on the Steelers.
And what you said 10-7?
10-7. Mm-hmm.
And Pops, you said
8-9.
8-9. Okay.
Browns might be 0-17.
That's what we got next. The Browns. They start the season at home against the Bengals. Then they're at the Ravens. Then they're at home against the Packers. Then they're at Detroit. Then they're at home against Minnesota. Then they're at the Steelers. Then they're at home against Miami. Then they're at the Patriots. Then they're at, hold on, let me double check this. Are they at the Jets after that? Let me see. Let me see. I want to be 100% sure here. They are after the yep, they at the Jets after the Patriots. And then they're at home against the Ravens. Then they're at the Raiders. Then they have the 49ers at home and the Titans at home. Then they're at the Bears. Then they are at home against the Bills, at home against the Steelers, and they finish on the road against the Bengals.
Got an answer. I'm gonna give them a very generous 4-13.
I see 3.
Yeah, I'm going 3-14.
Because I wanted
3-14.
just like they might could sneak 1 or 2 here, but the quarterback situation being 50-50. Then did Miles Garrett leave as well, or is
no, he's there. He's still there.
Oh.
They paid him.
Okay. So the offense is just pitiful.
You had them beating the Titans, huh?
That was was the one kind of, because the thing is the at the Bears is what kind of has me 50.
Yeah, that's what had me on the.
Then I'm like, they have to beat the Titans, because the thing is, the Bengals, they like, this is like you know the meme of Drake when he's looking around in the video, right?
Yeah,
sweating. That's kind of it feels like from a Cleveland sports fan. I'm not a fan of the Browns personally, but they have a really nice stadium, so I hope they can do something. But the Patriots game was, I'm 50-50 Raiders, I'm 50 Jets. So yeah, I might could have stretched it to 5, but I'm gonna give them a conservative 4. And
yeah. 5 going too far, man. All right, now we got the Bengals, who seems like, I mean, they didn't do too much retooling, but they got their pieces together, so you know.
Offensively, anyway.
Yeah.
Finally paid Hendrickson.
Yeah. So let's see how they got it rolling. We got the Bengals. They start off at the Browns. Then they're at home against the Jags. We know how much they suck in September, but maybe this is the year they turn it around.
Yeah.
And then they're at Minnesota. Then they're at Denver. Then they're at home against the Lions. Then they're at the Packers. Then they're at home against the Steelers. And at home against the Jets. And at home against the Bears. So they got 3 in a row at home. Then they're at the Steelers. Then they have the Patriots at home. Then they're at the Ravens. Then they're at the Bills. Then they're at home against the Ravens. Then they're at Miami. They're at home against Arizona. And then they finish the season at home against the Browns.
That's nasty.
I'm going to go 10-7.
9-8.
I got 8-9. I'm the opposite of last year. My opposite of last season. I was high on the Bengals, but this kind of steep. I'm gonna be honest. I was stretching to get to 8 personally.
Wow.
Because if they're bad in, because the first two felt like gimmies, but the Vikings, I'm a bit 50-50. That's where my problem kind of comes up, is the Vikings.
Yeah.
They're a wild card.
Maybe because the thing is, but the Steelers twice. Thing is, I did have the Steelers losing one to them, I think.
Yeah. Well,
so,
yeah, when they get at Minnesota, at Denver, then the Lions, and at Packers, that's a rough stretch right there.
Yeah.
That could easily be a 0-4 run for them.
Yep. And you know how we just said bad in December.
That's September.
So as soon as you get out of September, you have Detroit and Green Bay, then the Steelers, but then you get the bad news Bears and the Jets.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep them at 10-7. I think they could do a little something.
I hope so. I'm been waiting for Burrow to come back to prominence.
Next, we got the Ravens. I haven't heard too much about the Ravens. I know I heard Derrick Henry talk about retirement, and that's never good. Maybe he sees the end in the next couple years. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, they start the season
over and retire them about all these.
Yeah.
They start the season at the Bills. And then they at home against the Browns. Then they're at home against the Lions. Then they're at the Chiefs. Did I have the Chiefs winning that game? I got to go back and look. They're at the Chiefs. Then they're at home against Houston. And at home against the Rams. And at home against the Bears. So they got a 3-game home stretch right there. And then they're at Miami. Then they're at Minnesota. Then they're at the Browns. Then they're at home against the Jets. At home against the Bengals. Then they're at home against the Steelers. Then they're at the Bengals. Then they're at home against the Patriots. They got the Packers on the road and the Steelers on the road.
Let's see.
Give 13.
30. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm gonna give them 11-6.
Yep, I got them 13-4.
I'm gonna do 11-6.
13-4.
I think this is a Ravens year.
Okay.
Could be.
I would hope so. It's about time, honestly.
They're overdue.
Yeah, no doubt about that. All right, next up we got the Texans.
AFC South. The South.
Let's see how we can go with this one. I think the Texans should be getting better. I would hope they would get better this year. I think it's about time.
I think the schedule looked pretty good. I think they could have a real big year from what I'm seeing right here on my paper. So this might be pretty
Let's
good.
See how it goes then. They start the season at the Rams. Then they're at home. Yeah. Then they're at home against the Bucks. Well, I mean, Matthew Stafford still ain't took a snap yet. Is he starting this? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's good.
So they start at the Rams. Then they're at home against the Bucks. Then they're at the Jags. Then they're at home against the Titans. Then they're at the Ravens. Then they're at Seattle. Then they're at home against the 49ers. At home against Denver. I got to keep doing my little check backs to see if I had Denver winning that game or not. And then they are at home against the Jags. Then they're away against the Titans. They're at home against the Bills. Yeah. Then they're at the Colts. Then they're at the Chiefs. Then they're at home against Arizona. At home against the Raiders. They're away against the Chargers. And at home against the Colts.
Okay.
And here he is.
My man.
Coming in, coming in here blowing bubbles.
11-6. 11.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got them 12.
I got
12
about
and 5.
10-7.
10-7. 11-6. What up, man? How was school? You took your picture today? How'd you smile? How'd you smile?
Didn't put a girl on his lap, did he?
He read it out.
Door, scrub.
Was he blowing bubbles while he's taking his picture?
Right.
And Lawrence Welk.
Right. All right, man. I don't want to blow no bubbles. Get out of here.
You get some women like that, huh?
Right. Where your brother at? Did he take his picture today? All right. Shut my door. Take your bubbles with you. Shut my door. Yeah. Texans 12-5. D, you got them 10-7. Pops, you got them 11-6. Okay. Colts start the season at home against Miami. Then they are at home against Denver. Then they're away against the Titans and away against the Rams. Then they're at home against the Raiders and at home against Arizona. Then they're away against the Chargers. Then they're at home against the Titans. Then they're away against the Steelers. At home against Atlanta. At home against they're away against the Chiefs. Then they're at home against Houston. Then they're away against the Jags. Away against the Seahawks. Then they're at home against the 49ers and at home against the Jags. And they finish away against Houston.
7-10.
I got them 6-11.
8-9.
Oh,
I only could have gave them that extra one because I was like, I did think that they could drop one to the last team we just talked about here. I was like, I think they could steal one at the crib versus them, the Texans. And
yeah. I'm not gonna go that far, but I hear you.
That was where my money was at. Is steal one at the crib. The other one can go to the wayside. You playing at their house.
Right. I hear that, man. Now we jumping into the Jags. I don't know why, but we are.
Already. Don't even got to say that. 0-17.
They have a favorable start at home against the Panthers. Maybe. At home against the Panthers. Then they're on the road against the Bengals. Then they're at home against Houston. Then they're at the 49ers. At home against the Chiefs. At home against the Seahawks. At home against the Rams. Then they're away against the Raiders. They're at home. They're away against the Raiders. Then they're away against Houston. Then they're at home against the Chargers. Away against Arizona. Away against the Titans. They're at home against the Colts. And they are at home against the Jets. Then they're away against Denver. Away against the Colts. And they close it out at home against the Titans.
3-14.
Did I have the Jets? Is that a win that I had the Jets getting?
And shoot, if the Jets get that win, then 2-14.
I'm believing in the
What is 2 and
Jags. I'm
16?
believing in them.
15?
7.
Oh man.
7 and 10. Believing in them this year.
I got 3. 3 and 14. Pops got them 7 and 10. And we close out the AFC with the Titans. Then we gonna get into the NFC. Titans
doing better than I would have thought too.
We'll see. They start the season at Denver. Then they're at home against the Rams. At home against the Colts. Then they're away against Houston. Away against Arizona. And away against the Raiders. They're at home against the Patriots. Away against the Colts. At home against the Chargers. At home against Houston. At home against the Seahawks. At home against the Jags. That's 4 home games in a row. Away against the Browns. Away against the 49ers. At home against the Chiefs. At home against the Saints. And they close it out away against the Jags.
Ooh, it's not too good then.
I'm actually gonna give them 7. I think they can pull a few of these out.
6 and 11. 6 and 11.
I'll give them. Let's see. I said the other one. I'm gonna give them 5 and 12.
5 and 12.
And I'm just trying to pad the stats. Well, you know what? They don't have. I think my boy Levy is not gonna be there. So. Because he got a shoulder surgery, I think, so he's out for the year.
Levis, yeah.
Yeah, Will Levis, yeah.
Yeah, Ward's got that job anyway. Cam Ward.
Yeah, it's a done deal over there. The mayonnaise man is.
I feel bad for him to have to do that.
He can go make commercials now.
That's right. That's that mayonnaise he is eating.
Yeah, I know. That's the.
It make your skin crawl. I don't even mind mayonnaise like that on the sandwich.
on the McChicken.
Because sometimes it's good on the sandwich, but jeez. I put mayonnaise on my hot dog. I put mayonnaise on my spaghetti.
That's a lot.
Do that in Europe a lot. They use the mayonnaise on fries and everything in Europe. So.
That's the type of, what'd be funny when people will reinforce stereotypes. And I was like, I just thought that they was racist when they said that. And it's like, and people actually do that.
Right.
But, what can you do?
Now we getting into the NFC. Let's see how it goes. Cowboys. They just
at least
what they thinking with this trade they just made.
Honestly, if that next stuff is true, then they did what they had to do.
Like if he's injured beyond repair.
Yeah, because I've seen something. I don't know if it was real or not, but they said there was something wrong with Micah's neck. So
they're gonna have all kind of memory foam around that helmet. He is gonna be just fine. For real. So the way Michael Irvin was acting at them Hurricanes games, he was letting off some steam. He knew he couldn't give Jerry Jones all that energy. Cussing him out for letting that boy go. For real.
Jerry just got his feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Got his little feelings hurt. We just send you off for nothing.
Well, that's the thing. How many times about to do this song and dance where a young guy come along and then Jerry Jones don't want to pay him? You know?
Yeah. It's all about the. They still got that mentality For real.
No.
Still got that mentality where
That's
I don't
no
see a
good for nobody.
person. I don't see a person. I see a dollar amount. For real.
Hey, the Cowboys might be good this year. Look what I'm looking at.
Let's see.
This
Let's
might
see
turn
what we come
well.
up with here.
Why we play the
Cowboys
games.
start the season. First game of the NFL season on Thursday at the Eagles.
With an L.
Then
But
they're at home against the Giants. Then they're at the Bears. Then they're at home against the Packers. Then they're at the Jets. Then they're at the Panthers. Then they're at home against Washington. Then they're at Denver. Then they're at home against Arizona. Then they're at the Raiders. Then they're at home against the Eagles. And at home against the Chiefs. Then they're at Detroit. And then they're at home against Minnesota. Then they're at home against the Chargers. Then they're at Washington and at the Giants. That's a tough way to finish the year until they get to the Giants.
It got steep pretty quick.
After that Raiders game, Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Minnesota, Chargers, Washington. Woo!
I give them 10-7.
Man, you being generous.
They you know, a lot of the early ones were like, okay, I could give them this one or give them that one, you know.
I'm going 8-9, man.
I could only go 7-10 on it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's a rough schedule, man.
I think that they could take advantage of the easy, like the Jets and Panthers. Yeah. Maybe because the thing is, like the Bears, and I think they can sneak Green Bay at least once. And if that's kind of what everything is predicated on, if they can sneak Green Bay once, then that whole thing opens up.
I don't know.
Defense is weaker, and who knows what Dak gonna do?
Right, he'll probably
run the ball for him.
If they're a bottom feeder, then it's great. I'll be happy to be wrong if they're a bottom feeder.
We'll see how this goes. I don't know, man. And now with the Giants up next, I got to remember that they got Russell Wilson. You know,
that don't help them none to me. This might be 17. This might be the one that's
Jackson Dart. Dart.
Yeah.
This might be the 0-17.
Let's see, man. They start the season at Washington. Then they're at the Cowboys. Then they're at home against the Chiefs.
3L.
At home against the Chargers.
4L.
Then they're at New Orleans.
5.
Then they're at home against the Eagles. Then they're at Denver. Then they're at the Eagles. Then they're at home against the 49ers. Then they're at the Bears. Then they're at home against the Packers. At home against the Cowboys. Did I get lost here? Wait a minute. Oh, hold on.
You said
where did I said we were
Bears,
at the Eagles.
Cowboys. Cowboys is the end.
Okay, we were at the Eagles, then we're at home against the 49ers, then we're at the Bears, then we're at home against the Packers, then we're at the Lions. That's where I got lost there. After they're at home against the Packers, they're at the Lions, then they're at the Patriots, then they're at home against Washington, at home against Minnesota, away against the Raiders, and they close out at home against the Cowboys.
2-15.
Yeah, that's what I seen.
Because I tried to be a little bit of a giver, and that's when I don't want to be. I don't want to say somebody about to lose every game.
6-11.
6-11. Yeah, man. Hopefully you'll be more right now. I don't want to see Russ go out like this.
Even with who is even catching the ball over? Like who is catching?
They got neighbors over there. That's about it.
Okay.
We'll see. Next, we got the Eagles.
17-0.
Oh my goodness. No way.
They started out bad last year.
Yeah, they did. They had to get it together. They start the season at home against the Cowboys. Then they're is that at the Chiefs? Yeah. Then they're at home against the Rams. Then they're at the Bucks. Then they're at home against Denver. Then they're at the Giants. At Minnesota. Then they're at home against the Giants. Then they're at the Packers. Then they're at home against the Lions. Then they're at the Cowboys. Then they're at home against the Bears. Then they're at the Chargers. Then they're at home against the Raiders. They're at Washington. They're at the Bills. And they close out at home against Washington.
Say 14-3. I think that's a fair adjustment. 14-3.
I'm going 11
12
and 6.
5. I'm going 12.
I got 11 and 6. You D said 14-3, and Pop said 12. You said 12?
Yep.
12.
It depends. Really, everything is dependent on the Commanders. It can stretch to 4.
And now we got to see if Washington was a fluke last year, if they're going to keep it going.
Because Washington is sort of where every problem comes in for me. Because it's like if they can beat them once, then that's 4 losses. Because I think the Bills can get them. I think Detroit can get them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Chiefs will definitely be on. That's where my money's at. So
Bryce gonna be out of jail by then, or back from suspension?
Nah, he's suspended for the first 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Washington. They start the season at home against the Giants. Then they're at the Packers. Then they're at home against the Raiders. Then they're at Atlanta. Then they're at the Chargers. Then they're at home against the Bears. That at Atlanta, then at the Chargers. That's a travel right there.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah. After at the Chargers, they're at home against the Bears. Then they're at the Cowboys. Then they're at the Chiefs. Then they're at home against the Seahawks. At home against the Lions. Then they're at Miami. Then they're at home against Denver. Then they're at Minnesota. Then they're at the Giants. They're at home against the Eagles. Let's see, did I have the Eagles winning that game? Okay. At home against the Eagles. Then they're at home against the Cowboys. And then they close it out away against the Eagles.
I guess since I gave the Eagles both them games, I kind of got to put them at 9 and 8. By default, I guess.
I got them 10 and 7.
Going 10-2. Yeah. And also.
All right. Next up is a team. I don't know how Arizona going to do this year. I have no idea. For real. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. We'll see.
Could be Super Bowl. Could be toilet bowl.
Right.
For real. Cardinals start the season at the Saints. Then they're at home against the Panthers. Then they're at the 49ers. Then they're at home against the Seahawks. Then they're at home against the Titans. At the Colts. At home against the Packers. At the Cowboys. at the Seahawks, at home against the 49ers, at home against the Jags, at the Bucks, at home against the Rams, at Houston, at home against Atlanta, at the Bengals, then they close out at the Rams.
I'm gonna give them 7-10.
Yeah, that's what I
Because I
got.
feel like they're not too bad like a lot of other teams that we've kind of discussed. Where it's like, okay, if you can win the easy ones, maybe sneak
They're
a bit.
gonna get 8. They're gonna get 8. Marvin Harrison will give them one upset.
I hear that.
That's where my money was at right there. It's Marvin
I
Harrison.
hear that. I hear that. Next up, we got the Rams.
Philly Rams.
17-0.
They start the season at home against Houston. Then they're at the Titans. Then they're at the Eagles. Then they're at home against the Colts. At home against the 49ers. Then they're at the Ravens. At the Jags. At home against the Saints. At the 49ers. At home against the Seahawks. At home against the Bucks. At home against the Panthers. At Arizona. At home against the Lions. At the Seahawks. At Atlanta. And at home against Arizona.
9-8.
Yeah, we seeing it the same way.
A stretch, a little bit of stretch. 9-8.
It's a few
11.
of them.
Give them 11.
11-6. Push them over the edge.
Wow.
Then we got the Seahawks. All right, the Seahawks start the season at home against the 49ers. Then they're at the Steelers. Then they're at home against the Saints. They're at Arizona. At home against the Bucks. And they're at the Jaguars. At home against Houston. Did I have Houston? I can't remember. At home against Houston. Then they're at Washington. Then they're at home against Arizona. They're at the Rams. Then they're at the Titans. They're at home against Minnesota. Then they're at Atlanta. At home against the Colts. At home against the Rams. Then they're at the Panthers. And they close out at the 49ers.
It's looking a little rough for them. Let's see. Let me give them Seahawks. Something's telling me to say lower, so I'm gonna just say 6-12.
8.
You got
8-9.
6-12, 8-9. Man, I'm going 10-7, man. I think they can do something. I think they can
on the roster right now.
He's a believer in Sam Darnold.
Yeah, man. Darnold, man. He don't want people to think that it was a one-off in Minnesota.
I don't think that he's not
really Carson Wentz.
I think the man replacing him is definitely his superior probably at this point. I mean, I guess it don't really matter. I think anybody can fill his shoes. I don't think you could be that good and then not get picked back up.
We're going to see how it goes, man. But I think Darnold going to take that chip off his shoulder and dip it in some salsa, man.
He's out on the coast now.
Yeah.
Latins will eat him up.
Yeah, true that. True that. Then we got the 49ers to close out the NFC West. They start the season at the Seahawks. Then they are at the Saints. Then they're at home against Arizona. At home against the Jags. Then they're at the Rams. At the Bucks. At home against Atlanta. Then they're at Houston. Then they're at the Giants. At home against the Rams. They're at Arizona. Then they are at home against the Panthers. At the Browns. At home against the Titans. At the Colts. At home against the Bears. And at home against the Seahawks.
Man, Dad's going to be here. That's a cakewalk, man.
Yeah, they got a pretty easy
schedule. They got
schedule.
the easiest schedule in the NFL this year.
Yeah, you would think so.
I'm a shoot lower again and go 12-5.
Oh man,
the 12 too.
I gotta give them 14-3.
I was about to go 13, and I was like, that doesn't feel right to me. So that just
it don't feel right. But from what I'm seeing, like
thinking Brock gonna be pretty, huh?
Right, like man.
I would hope he would live up to his overratedness that he was the last. But
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, man. Now we're going to the NFC North.
The North, the greatest division in the sport.
Up first, we got the Bears.
Bad news Bears, the worst of the bunch.
All right. Will this be Caleb Williams' last year in the league?
Really, if what y'all said is true, it's a wrap for him, I think.
Kenny Johnson.
One more thing about that Arch Manning situation. He better go in the 6th round of the draft or less. After what they did to Shedeur and the way he looked out there, he better go in the 6th round.
He
better not be number 1.
115,000 people yelling at you.
I mean, we know there's a little something that's keeping Shedeur in a certain spot. So
you put that talent around Shedeur, man. He would have had them in that game. For real. That's for sure. Man. All right. Here we go. That boy cool, man. He cool as the other side of the pillow. They set Shedeur up for failure in that last preseason game.
Don't believe the rumors.
Man, like it's clear as day. What they even put Flacco out there for? Like, why you put Flacco out there? We know he the starter. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
work. You just can't show up and play.
but you got Matthew Stafford. Like he could just do that, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Well, Bat's been doing it for 17 years, so he know what he's doing.
Come on, man, Flacco, he got the Super Bowl ring. Flacco got the Super Bowl ring too. How long he been in there?
2014. A few days ago.
Yeah, but he in there though. You know what I'm saying? He got the experience.
Big difference, Stafford and Flacco. Big difference.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right. Okay, we got the Bears. They start the season at home against Minnesota. Then they're at the Lions. Then they're at home against the Cowboys. Then they're at the Raiders. At Washington. At home against the Saints. At Baltimore. At Cincinnati. At home against the Giants. At Minnesota. At home against the Steelers. At the Eagles. At the Packers. At home against the Browns. At home against the Packers. At San Francisco. They close out at home against the Lions. I got 3. 3 and 14.
I'm gonna give them 4-13, and I'm sticking to it. If you get that reference, and I'm sticking to it.
6-11.
I think that's a pretty good range because that was kind of the play around range. Because maybe they can sneak a rival game here and there with the Vikings and the Packers. Maybe even.
I don't know. We'll see
if they get lucky.
We'll see.
They're a little better than we giving them credit for right now.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's steep, especially in that division. Because if the Vikings are anywhere near what they were last year,
we'll see.
The Packers are getting better by the year, so maybe they will be a bit better than average.
Micah can get healthy, maybe on the Packers.
I almost don't want to even do the NFC South when we get to it. We might as well just skip over them.
Yeah,
they matter.
There's some key factors in there with the Atlanta and the Bucks. There's some key factors. Them Bucks, we's nothing to sneeze at. They only gonna get better.
They're good for a sneaky dub here and there.
We got Minnesota next. They start the season at the Bears.
Bad news bear.
Then they're at home against Atlanta. Then they're at home against the Bengals. Then they're at the Steelers. They're at the Browns. At home against the Eagles. At the Chargers. At the Lions. At home against the Ravens.
That's a tough stretch.
Yeah. Then they're at home against the Bears. Then they're at the Packers. At the Seahawks. At home against Washington. At the Cowboys. At the Giants. At home against the Lions. And close it out at home against the Packers.
Shoot. I'm gonna have to start something up before I make my final.
That's a tough schedule, man.
It is. A little run in the middle there. That was. Whew.
Yeah, that's real rough.
8-9. I'm going 8-9. I don't believe it, JJ.
Yeah, I got them 8-9 as well, and that's only because I think they could at least split with the Packers.
Yeah, that's yeah, I'm looking at 8-9. I gotta see. I'm trying to find a spot here where they played the Commanders, but I don't think they played last season. Shoot. So I'm gonna go 8-9 myself.
All right.
Because that's it's like if they could sneak the Commanders, just maybe they could have. I don't feel like anything better than that is realistic.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, we're gonna go to the home team. We're gonna go to the Lions. See what we can get going here. They start the season at the Packers. Then they're at home against the Bears. Then they're at the Ravens. Then they're at home against the Browns. Then they're at the Bengals. At the Chiefs. At home against the Bucks. At home against Minnesota. At Washington. At Philly. At home against the Giants. At home against the Packers. At home against the Cowboys. At the Rams. At home against the Steelers. At Minnesota. And at the Bears to close it out.
13-4. 13-4. Because I'm confident in the division matchups at least. So that's 6.
12-5. 12-5.
11. I can't go any more than 11.
Well, you know what?
Maybe the coordinators being gone.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I think the Chiefs don't really care about Detroit, so that might be a loss for the Chiefs. So that's where I'm at.
We'll see. We'll see. They did beat us in the opener one of them years.
Yeah, that's the season before last.
Yeah. Do we still need some get back from that?
Yeah, they get their lick back.
Do they care or remember though?
Yeah. Probably more focused on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So last in the NFC North, we got the Packers. They start the season at home against the Lions. Then they're at home against Washington. Did I say Washington will win that game?
Doing them no favors.
Then they're at the Browns. Then they're at the Cowboys. Then they're at home against the Bengals. Then they're at Arizona. They're at the Steelers. At home against the Panthers. At home against the Eagles. At the Giants. At home against Minnesota. At Detroit. At home against the Bears. At Denver. At the Bears. At home against the Ravens. And close it out away against Minnesota.
9-8.
I'm going 11-6.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the same. 11. It's a tough finish, dude. Tough start, tough finish.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like being at home versus Detroit in the first game is a trick, right? Because typically they would be a trap game for Detroit, but them having their home game so early against Detroit would probably be like, okay, well, they're going to come out firing. So it might not be a split year for Green Bay.
We'll see. We'll see.
At least it won't be 10 below 0.
Right.
Yeah, right. Sure. True that. And we're going to finish off in the NFC South here.
The worst division.
Started off with Atlanta. Atlanta starts the season at home against the Bucks. Then they're at Minnesota. Then they're at the Panthers. At home against Washington. At home against the Bills. At San Francisco. At home against Miami. Away against the Patriots. At the Colts. At home against the Panthers. At the Saints. At the Jets. At home against the Seahawks. At the Bucks. At Arizona. At home against the Rams. And they close out at home against the Saints.
I'm going to give a generous 8.
Yeah, them 3 away games right in the middle of the season, did I hear?
They were...
It was 50-50. Like they had 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, week off.
Yeah, they were at the 49ers, then at home against Miami. Then it was at Patriots, at Colts. Then they were at home, and then they had 2 at Saints and Jets. So it's bounced around.
Oof.
I'm going to go 10-7.
Can only go 9 for them.
9. You said 9-8 too, D?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we're going to go to the Saints, who they my 0-17 team. I'm going to look at it and see if,
Ain't.
I don't know. Do we know who the quarterback is yet?
Yeah, Rattler.
Rattler? Oh, man.
That was the first name popped up when I
How many towns he got? How many towns have he been ran out of? So, oh, boy. Okay. They start the season at home against Arizona. Then they're at home against the 49ers. Then they're at the Seahawks. At the Bills. At home against the Giants. at home against the Patriots, at the Bears, at home against the Bucks, at the Rams, at the Panthers, at home against Atlanta, at Miami, at the Bucks, at home against the Panthers, at home against the Jets, at the Titans, and at Atlanta to close it out.
6-12, or what is it? No, it's not 6-12. 6-11.
Huh.
Only giving them 3.
I'm
3-14. Mm-hmm.
I'm going 2-15. I can't see it.
Jeez.
I can't see it. What'd you say, D? You said 6?
11.
6-11.
Almost did 7.
That's very generous. Very.
Drinking that New Orleans Kool-Aid there. You listening to some jazz or something?
Well, hey, I am a variety. I have a lot of variety that I listen to. So,
hey, like them bugs down there, they all mad. Man, come on, Saint. You gotta be the They live and die with them rascals, boy.
Man, for real. Nah, this year ain't the year. It'll literally be a miracle that they'll make a movie out of if they do good this year. Then we got the Panthers up next. They start the season at the Jags. Then they're at Arizona. Then they're at home against Atlanta. Then they're at the Patriots. At home against Miami. At home against the Cowboys. Then they're at the Jets. At home against the Bills. At Green Bay. At home against the Saints. At Atlanta. At 49ers. At home against the Rams. At New Orleans. At home against the Bucks. At home against the Seahawks. And close it out at Tampa Bay.
They need to redo this schedule, man. Because it's
started out real easy. They should be able to get a few of them, but a little treacherous in the end.
Well, that's the thing. It's like all the easy games are on the road, and the hard games are, and it's like how I'm a bad team, and all the easy games are on the road.
3-14.
I don't even know if I could give them that.
They gonna win 7 games.
Shoot, this now I might have to.
I don't know if that's crazier than your Saints or what. That's
I believe in Bryce. I believe in Bryce.
Something. Shoot. I'll just sort of put a number. What do you pick 2?
I picked 3-14.
Okay, I'll pick 2-15. Because it burst my entire bubble of how things were working sort of burst in that moment. And I was like, oh, that's not good at all.
Hold on. I got to go back to last year. What did you have the Panthers last year? Oh, we all had them 4-13 last year.
Did we win that point, actually?
I think they did worse than that, didn't they? I can't remember.
So then they don't deserve the benefit of the doubt.
They had a rough early season. They pulled Bryce out. And
they were 5
for a minute.
5-12. Well, there's one better.
Get Bryce back in there, and he won a couple games down the stretch.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Beat the Raiders, the Saints, the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Falcons. They beat the Falcons at home.
I mean, we all had the Ravens going 12-5 last year. That's the only one we all got right.
Okay, so then the Ravens was right.
It's a couple of them sprinkled in here and there, but that's the only one we all got right.
I'm a little less confident in this year than last year, so. But hey, it'll work out.
I hear you,
a little
man.
tough. They didn't play much in the preseason. They didn't play guys. They couldn't tell who was, who's good and who's what.
Yeah, true.
It'll be a couple weeks before we know that.
Yeah.
So we closing out the schedules with the Bucks.
Everybody's least favorite team.
Yeah.
Well, that's
the
where
Fighting
I
Bakers.
drafted Madden last year. I got drafted to the Buccaneers with the greatest quarterback of all.
Trust me, they are thrilled that they have Baker Mayfield down here. They are just thrilled.
I think they'd rather have my creative player. He's the greatest to ever walk.
Well, yeah,
Won
I'm
3
sure.
Super Bowls
Get Jameis back.
The MVP of the league, broke all the record.
Man, I believe it.
Better
Okay.
than
The Buck. You said how many Super Bowls and MVPs in a row?
the 3, 4.
3.
3 or 4.
So you created your creative player is the quarterback.
Yes.
I always create myself as the running back. I never created myself as the quarterback. Yeah.
The running back
have
is
to do that.
fun to play.
Yeah. All right, man. We got the Bucks. They start the season at Atlanta. Then they're at Houston. Then they're at home against the Jets. At home against the Eagles. Then they're at the Seahawks. Then they're at home against the 49ers. Then they're at Detroit. They're at the Saints. They're at home against the Patriots. They're at the Bills. And they're at the Rams. Then they're at home against Arizona. At home against the Saints. At home against Atlanta. Then they're at the Panthers. Then they're at the Dolphins. They close it out at home against the Panthers.
I'm going 11-6.
Pretty easy finish. I'm going 12.
Yeah, okay. Me too. 12-5.
Dude, that's a slam dunk. That's pretty good.
12-5 and 11.
I like it when the thumper like the last one that finish off on. The Panthers sort of they took a sledgehammer to that wall and broke it. So
just like last time, man, if we get it correct, it's an added 5 points to the overall scores that we get throughout the season on picking our weekly games.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Should we do week 1?
We got to do week 1 before we close out.
All right.
Definitely. We got to get it started.
Let's go. Let me cough real quick before we get. Yeah, allergy season, man.
Yeah, we know how it goes.
Send them around, or what you gonna do? You gonna do them online, or you just gonna send them out?
Nah, we'll do it right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go ahead and do it right here real quick before we close out for the day. Reese got practice here. Oh, his practice in a couple hours, 6 o'clock. So I gotta make sure he puts something in his system.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Take him outside and show him dribble to the basket. Stop taking off the other way.
The objective is to put the ball in that little circular.
I don't know why.
Dribbling about.
It turns into football with dribbling.
Zigzagging.
He's Iverson and Barry Sanders in one. For real. Thursday, we got the Cowboys at the Eagles. I'm picking the Eagles.
Yeah. Eagles.
Sweet.
Yeah, all right.
Friday's game, we got the Chiefs at the Chargers, which is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a tough one, but I'm going with my Chiefs.
I'm picking
Brazil.
Same, going Chiefs.
Sweet.
All right, then Sunday, Dolphins at the Colts. I'm going Dolphins.
Let's see. You said at the Colts.
I believe in Danny Dimes.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Colts.
Okay. Then we have the Steelers at the Jets. Aaron Rodgers has to pull this up.
Yeah, I'm going Steelers.
Steelers.
It's gonna be
But
dark night.
Justin Fields want that revenge too.
I'm sure he does.
Steelers.
Then we have the Panthers at the Jaguars. That's an ugly
Toilet
game.
bowl.
I'm going
Go
with
Panthers.
Who's at home?
Panthers got to get 7 wins for me, so I got to take the
lead. I'm going with the Jags, man. They at home.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jaguars.
Then we got the Cardinals against the Saints. I'm going Arizona.
Cardinals, Saints. Where at?
They're in New Orleans.
In New Orleans. It's an indoor stadium. So
Cardinals.
Might go. I'm a sweep.
Yeah, Kyler Murray gonna do his thing in there. Then we got the Giants at Washington. I'm going Washington.
It's kind of a rough first week, huh?
Shoot, it might be
Washington.
It might be a great betting week. All the teams we picked the same. I'm gonna put them on one ticket and see what it do.
Right.
Next, we got the Bucks at the Falcons. I'm going Bucks, man. I think Baker he's ready.
Falcons.
I'll go Falcons.
All right. Then we got the Bengals at the Browns.
Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals for Shador. Team Shador.
Yep. Bengals.
Then we have Raiders against the Patriots at the Patriots.
Another toilet bowl.
Patriots.
Going Pats. I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm gonna pick Raiders this time. Just because that's a toilet bowl.
Yeah. Then we got the 49ers at the Seahawks.
Niner. Bang, bang. Niner gang.
Yeah, I got to go Niners too. Don't want to, but I will.
Yeah, I'm going with the 49ers. Then we got the Titans at Denver. I'm definitely going Denver.
Yep, Denver.
Yeah, Denver. I've been waiting for the Titans to get good for the longest time. I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for them to get good, and they've never been good.
Yeah, they ain't getting there.
Like they had like a year where they were all right, and then that was it.
Nashville Titans. They're waiting for their new stadium.
Yeah, I hear
okay.
That. Then we got the Lions at the Packers. If the Packers are gonna steal one, it's gonna be this one.
But it's game one. It's game one. Gotta go Detroit, man.
I'm going with the Pack.
Yeah, me too. Packers.
Then we got the Texans at the Rams.
Rams.
Go Texans.
I'm gonna refer to my sheet here. I'm going Texans.
All right. Yeah, blowing up your brackets.
And then we have Sunday night. We have the Ravens at the Bills.
At the Bills, so I'm gonna go Bills.
Going Ravens.
I'm going Ravens as well. And
right.
Monday night, we have Vikings at the Bears.
Vikings.
It's gonna be the test. This is the test for the Vikings.
Double J, Justin Jefferson, the GOAT.
Will Tyler Bajan have to come in and bail him out?
Because I don't have any faith in the Bears, I'm going with Minnesota.
Shout out to McCarthy. Hopefully he back.
I'm going Bears Monday night.
Bears. All right. So we're going to see how this go, man. What we got on the line for this season this time, man? You trying to go back to your white tees and your peach sweet tea?
This time I'm gonna do Baja again. Need a case of the Baja Blast.
Okay. Baja Blast.
Mountain Dew for the week for me. And they'll have to go a couple weeks of Mountain Dew.
Okay, what you looking at, Pops?
Keep mine the same till I win it.
All right. Man. Let's see here. I think I just want to I want dinner. I want dinner.
Okay.
I want dinner, man. That's what I want. I want dinner.
McDonald's.
That's doable. And I can get on DoorDash and do that.
Stop dinner.
Yeah.
We with the whole family dinner, or what are we talking about?
Man, I ain't thinking about them, man.
Okay, man. All right, you're not talking my language. Olive Garden, but
I gotta think about my lady though. Dinner for me and the lady.
We can get that.
Because if I don't get her nothing, I won't have nothing. Like, well, let me try that. Yeah, now it's gone. Thanks a lot.
Wingstop for ya.
All right, man. We locked in. Shoot, I'm excited to see how this first week go, man. For real.
Yep. You guys had some clunkers in there.
It's time for war again.
Yeah. For real. Season 2 has begun. For real. We had a successful season 1. We definitely had some people that was waiting for us to come back, man. I was looking on the YouTube, man, got a couple comments, couple likes. I'm like, all right, then. People paying attention. I see they got them shows. Do you ever watch them shows on YouTube where it's like 1 verse 20 and it's debate?
Yeah.
Like I seen the one that had Skip Bayless on there, you know what I'm saying? He was debating the LeBron fans, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the guys that they debate are people who got their own podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you might have to look into that, D. See how we can get on one of them. We're gonna go up there and crush somebody.
I got stuff. I can argue for anybody. I can argue for anybody. I got all stuff I can throw at the wall.
Yeah,
see what you know.
See how we can get on one of them panels, man. For real. See what the steps to getting on there is. How we can get invited in. For real. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. We locked in.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Till next time, man. Love y'all, man.
Yep.
The season has begun.
Love yous. All right. Love yous both.
All right, now. Right. Peace.
Great day. All right, now.
Good heaven. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Nah. Ain't no quick in me, they don't like that. Nah. I shine without bling, they don't like that. Nah. I got the type of fight you policy. Long as you ain't talking to the police. Chief ready to rumble. Like Jackie Chan, I take all the risks without stunt doubles. Get all you can and get gone. Never know what's gonna happen, gotta improv. To the top where I'm finna go. They was late to my way, now they binge watching my videos. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Ain't no quitting me, they don't like that. I shine without bling, they don't like that. I got the type of fight you can't fight back. I just do my own thing, they don't like that. Ain't no quitting me.